Assalamualaikum everybody. Today, I would like to introduce the pen by applying the concept of thermophysics. What is thermophysics actually? Thermophysics is the study of heat, temperature, and how they affect energy and matter. It also helps us to understand how heat moves and how it changes things like the temperature or state of a substance, just like gas, solid, and liquid. In our daily life, thermophysics plays a key role in cooking, heating system, engines, and many more. This is also help us to understand how it is transferred through the pan and how its material and design affect cooking efficiency. This pen is important for customers and market needs, and for those customers who actually busy with lifestyle, this pen will convenience them to cook because this pen will heat up quickly and save cooking time. This pen also has a non-stick surface, easy to clean, and the price of this pen is also affordable. This pen also durable and long-lasting and serve for health because this pen has non-toxic materials. At the same time, the market demands eco-friendly products that are free from harmful chemicals like PFOA. The modern customer also prefer minimalist design that suits their lifestyle and cookware that is compatible with all stove types including induction. Energy efficient cookware is highly valued, especially when it helps reduce cooking time and effort. Next, I would like to tell the unique approach for addressing this need. First, seal-proof base. Second, handle with gyroscopic support. And third, thermal sensor dot. The specific benefit per cost that result from this approach, especially for seal-proof base, which has more complex manufacturing, and the pen will increase the heat distribution efficiency and save the cooking time. It also will save the energy, which means the cost of the utility is more lower to pay. Second is handle with gyroscopic support. This pen using the higher cost and material, but it's good because it will stabilize the pot movement uh, and improve the safety and easy to use. It also will reduce the risk of spill, which is mean the pen will make less waste and mess. Third is thermal sensor dot, which will improve the cooking accuracy, reduce food waste, and make the lifespan more longer to use. Next, I'm gonna talk about the benefit per cost superior to the competition and the alternative. First, swivel groove base. The unique groove pattern prevents food from sticking in certain area and make it more easy to clean and save time to clean. Second, handle with gyroscopic support. This handle enhances control and safety, especially for beginner or elderly users. It also will reduce accident and easier handling. Third, thermal sensor dot. This pen provides a visual cue for optimal cooking temperature, preventing overheating. It also improves cooking result and more durable and precise for just a small added cost.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Danish, and today we're talking about the two questions that will be the needs that will be met and whose needs specifically that will be met with these keys. So the key needs that will be met will be efficient heat distribution, energy saving, safe and stable cooking, and accurate cooking and reduced waste. For the second part, I will be talking about whose key needs specifically that will be met. So specifically, we will be talking about home cooks and family. For example, they can get safer, faster, and more accurate cooking with thermal sensor dot and stable handle. Another thing is they can save time and energy thanks to efficient heat distribution, minimize kitchen accidents, for example spills or burns, with stable, easy to use cookware. Enjoy long-lasting, non-toxic cookware for everyday use. Another key needs will be professional chefs and culinary enthusiasts. Precise temperature control improves cooking accuracy and food quality. Durable, high-performance cookware withstands frequent use, and reliable designs helps reduce food waste in professional kitchens. Household with modern kitchens, another thing is that they get benefit from compatibility with all stove types including inductions. Another thing is they will appreciate the product's modern design and multifunctional use. Other than that, even eco-conscious consumers appreciate energy-saving and eco-friendly materials. Choose products designed to last longer, reducing environmental waste. Look for non-toxic, safe cookware free from harmful chemicals. Besides that, cookware retailers and brands can market the cookware as a premium, innovative product in a competitive market. Cater to a growing demand for energy-efficient, safe, and versatile kitchen tools. Differentiate their product offerings from basic cookware lines. That is all for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Najmahani binti Zainal Abidin and my student number is 2024-255-874. And today I would like to talk about the component of need number 3, which is how often do people experience this problem and when? First, as we all know that many people frequently face the issue of uneven cooking, especially when they are using a traditional pan with poor heat distribution. This problem often arises in everyday cooking, leading to the frustration and wasted ingredients. So let me break down when and why this happened. First, when we are preparing a delicate foods like pancakes, eggs, or sauce, most of the time it will happen during the breakfast, lunch, or light dinner meals. So I will provide you with an example of the real life scenario happened. Delicate foods such as pancakes or eggs cook quickly and require precise temperature control. A pan that is unevenly may burn the bottom of the pancakes while leaving the top raw or cuddled, a sauce by overheating one part. So the thermophysics inside that I got here is heat conduction across the pan should be uniform for delicate proteins and batters. In poor quality pans, heat stays concentrated at the center, causing localized overheating. So the lack of this efficient thermal diffusion causes uneven texture and taste. And as the result of this problem is, cooks have to constantly adjust the food position, flip it repeatedly, or lower the heat, which complicates the simple meals and take a lot of time. And then I would like to highlight on the next point, which is when we are facing the problem reheating the leftovers or quick meals. This problem usually occurs often during the lunch breaks, late night snacks, or quick dinners. As example, the real life scenario happened here is reheating in pans is common, but poor quality pans may leave the center boiling while the sides are still cold. User might need to reheat the food twice or keep stirring it, which is time consuming. As we all know that thermal retention and even conduction are crucial during reheating. Cheap pans often lack both, so resulting in inefficient energy transfer and non-uniform heating. As a result, user either eat cooked food or risk overheating part of it, so it will degrading the taste and the texture of the food. Let us move on to the next part, which is the component of need number 4. How big is this problem for user or customers? For example, in unwanted cost. So this problem will lead to the significant inconvenience and cost. First, we have wasted energy. When a pan does not distribute heat evenly, users often turn up the flame or keep the stove on longer just to get even cooking. That means more gas or electricity is used, and over the time, this will add up in your monthly bills. So, next, think about the burned ingredients. When one side of your food is burned and the other side is still raw, it usually ends up in the trash. And that is a food waste. If this happens a few times in a week, it will become a recurring cost. And let us not forget about the early pan replacement. Pans with a poor thermal properties tend to warp or degrade faster because of the uneven expansion from hot spots. So this means user might have to buy a new pan every 6 to 12 months, which is instead of they are using the one that lasts for years. So beyond money, there is also the emotional cost. Imagine the frustration of watching your food burn even though you did everything right. This can be especially discouraging for new cooks who are still building the confidence, or busy individuals who don't have the time to keep fixing this kind of problems. In short, a pan with a heat distribution does not just ruin your meals, but also your budget, your mood, your time, and your overall cooking experience. So that's why our pan design solves all this kind of problem by using the thermophysics. ensuring your cooking is efficient, enjoyable, and stress-free.
Next, I will explain to you what will happen if the key is not met. First, this will lead to continued energy inefficiency that leads to higher utility bills. If a pan is made from a material with low thermal conductivity, like stainless steel alone, it will heat up slowly and unevenly. More gas or electricity is needed to reach the desired temperature that costs wasted energy. Better pans use materials like aluminium or copper at the base for faster and more even heat conduction. This can reducing cooking time and also saving energy. The second one is lower cooking satisfaction that increase frustration from customers or consumers. A pan with hot spots, which is an uneven heating, can cause some parts of food to burn while others remain uncooked. Material with poor heat distribution making cooking inconsistent, especially for delicate tasks like searing or simmering. This will cause frustration from consumers that will constantly adjusting heat or repositioning food. So basically, good pans spread heat unevenly across the base and sides, which is giving predictable results in the cooking process. The third one is, if the key is not met, it will cause risk of under or overcooked food that will affecting taste and health problems. A pan with low specific heat capacity may cool down quickly when food is added. It will cause heat drops and food will be undercooked. Or, if the pan holds heat too much or too well and isn't responsive, it may stay hot even after turning off the stove. That will lead to overcook the food. Undercooked food can pose health risks, while overcooked food may taste bad or even lose nutrition. A balance in thermal responsiveness is important, especially for pans that need to change temperature quickly, like woks or saucepans. And the fourth one is, this will cause environmental impact due to excessive gas or electricity usage. Poorly designed pans lead to longer cooking times, will lead to using more gas or electricity, which contributes to higher carbon footprints and increased resource consumption. Investing in efficient cookware is a small but impactful step towards sustainable energy use in the kitchen. I will continue on what is our unique approach to meeting this need. First, we have Swirl Groove Base, which promotes heat flows by conduction and convection. What it is, Swirl Groove Base on a pan? It is basically a pan base that has spiral or swirl grooves carved or formed into it. It does its work as conduction. The groove increases the surface area in contact with the heat source, which is the stove, and it is improving thermal conduction into the pan. Next, why is it a convection? As the pan heats up, the grooves guide airflow and liquid movement. It's encouraging natural convection currents, which is important when heating oils or sauces. The spiral shape helps distribute heat radially from center outwards, and it can reducing hot spots. The swirl groove base isn't just stylish, it's engineered to guide heat efficiently through conduction and convection. This ensures faster and more even heating with minimal energy waste. Our next unique approach for this pan is our pan handle is made with gyroscopic support, which can reduce restraint during the motion. A pan handle designed with a gyroscopic or pivot-based support, which possibly a flexible joint or stabilizer. Why is it works? Basically, when we lifting or flipping food, our wrist does most of the motion. Gyroscopic or pivot mechanism could help keep the handle level or absorb angular shapes, which reducing the torque on our wrist must counter. This will help especially with heavier pans or repetitive cooking tasks, so this can preventing strain or injuries. Our last but not least unique approach is a thermosensor dot that can change its color with temperature. This can help reduce overheating rates, so we designed a small embedded thermal sensitive patch or ink dot on the pan that changes color at specific temperature. The dot uses thermochromic materials which change color when reaching certain temperature. For example, it changes color from red to black at 180 degrees Celsius. This thermosensor dot helps detect preheating completion and overheating rates, which can damage non-stick coatings or burn the food. This thermosensor dot also helps reduces energy wasted and improves cooking control. The thermosensor dot acts as a real-time visual guide. When the pan is hot enough for searing or too hot for delicate dishes, the color tells you. No guesswork, no wasted energy, and no burn food. To conclude our unique approach, smart cookware that merges from physics, safety, and comfort are designed for modern kitchens and mindful cooking.
Alright, now what is our solution boldly? Our pan include a better design and material that promote energy efficiently and user comfort. First is design and material. offer a better energy efficiency. Swill groove base that we include will help reducing the hot spots and have a uniform heating so the food will cook consistently. Next, we have a thermal sensor. This thermal sensor will help customer to know when to cook since it will show when the pan is in an optimal temperature to start cook. Lastly, we have a multi-layer base. This multi-layer base have a 3-layer which include aluminium, copper, and stainless steel. First is aluminium. Aluminium can help to spread the heat quickly. The copper help to regulate the temperature so it will not have an excessive heat. Lastly, the stainless steel will help to increase the durability since it can avoid rusting quickly. And the second is designed for a user comfort, which is user-friendly. We include a handle with gyroscopic support, which it can help to stabilize the pan during a movement and minimize shaking or slipping and also can improve user safety. Next is include a non-stick surface. This non-stick surface will help to prevent the food from sticking on the pan even when the oil is littered, and is also contributing the pan long-lasting performance, which it can increase. Lastly, do you have any technical issue to solve? Yes, we have. We have identified that there is a 3 problem that we have to solve. First is the weight of the final product. We see that final product might become very heavy due to the multi-layer base and an added feature which is the handle and the thermal sensor. So, how to solve it is we have to optimize the material, thickness and design dimension to ensure it stays lightweight and user-friendly. Next problem is usage of expensive and modern material. A true gyroscopic system will actually cost very high because it technically complex to design and manufacture. So how to solve it is I think instead of using a full gyroscopic design, we can design a pivot base or counterweight handle that have a simple ergonomic handle with balance and aid, which is more practical and cost efficient. Last problem is the durability of a thermal sensor dot. Actually, we have to ensure that the thermal sensor dot can give a price reading and remain visible under heat and did not wear off with cleaning over time. So how we solve is that we have to research a sensor and a material that's safe, good grade, and stable under the high temperature. So it means that we have to find a better quality of the thermal sensor.